Good night, guys. I'm at a birthday party, so you don't know. A jump coming at the car, come to the little interview thing, is it? So, yeah. That's the thing there, is it, people? After the interview on the car, because the music loud in the house. Our camera with a copyright something. So, yeah, we have to run coming at the car, come to the interview quick, is it? Yeah, that's the thing there. Good night, everybody. Good night, y'all. I hope everybody's doing good. I wonder if I'm on the right account, to tell you the truth. I'm not even sure if I'm on the right account, you know. Let me check. Let me check real quick if I'm on the right account. Because I went live and I'm not sure on what account. Yeah, I'm on the right account. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm at a birthday party. One of my friend's daughters, she's 24. And as soon as you enter the house, you got to do 24 shots. Not right back to back, but throughout the night. I'm already at 5 shots. Plus, I'm drinking separate from the shots. So, yeah. Hi, Lady Gangsta, Our Lady Eclipse, how are you doing? Yo, I'm so sorry for Lady Gangsta and the passing of her daughter. Like, that shit, like, it's just a little bit too much, yo. Like, seriously. But I'm just gonna run some tune. The artist is on the live. I'm gonna add her in a minute and do the interview right quick. As you guys know, like I said before, I'm in the car because I'm at a party. I could do it upstairs, but the music is way too loud, and I don't want the whole entire copyright bullshit on my ass, and they're gonna stop my my live. So we're not gonna do that tonight. So I'm trying to find my pen that I just had in my hand, but I think I lost it somewhere in the car. But anyway, not a big deal. Yeah, we're just running the tune from the artist herself, Lady Eclipse. You guys can go ahead and follow her on IG, and as soon as she comes on the live, she lets you know on what other platform you guys can find her. But for now, her IG name is Lady Eclipse. I don't want to jump over the music in a minute, because if I do, the music will stop just to find the exact spellings and everything. But I will tag, as soon as she come on the live, you'll have the correct spelling. Y'all can go ahead and tag her. Very talented lady, straight out of UK. So yeah, yeah, her IG name is Lady Eclipse Official. So again, for those that just joined the live, I am actually sitting in the car because I'm at a party and the music is too loud, and I don't want a whole entire copyright stuff. So I just came and sit in the car where it's more convenient for me, of course, because I don't want nobody to report my live, of course, with the music that's playing in the background and stuff like that. So bear with me that I'm not in the house. The Wi-Fi and everything is good, but I'm in the car. So yeah, that's where we at for tonight. So I'm just running the artist music so y'all can know what her flow, her style, and yeah. And then we're gonna I'm gonna add her to the live. She's on the live already. Like I said, Lady Eclipse Official, that's her IG name. And as soon as she come on the live, I actually love this song. Let me close this car. Just closing the car so we don't have that whole entire inconvenient bullshit. So yeah. What happened to my light? It just went dark for no reason. Hold on, guys. Again, for those that just came on live, good night, everybody. Good night, Venus. Black Vibes Official, bless up yourself. I got 2 interviews that I have to do tonight. Good night, Cindy. Good night, Nicole. Good night, everybody that's on the live. I have 2 interviews I have to do tonight. I have Lady Eclipse Official, that's her IG name. As soon as she get on the live, she could give you more details on what platform you can find her on. And then like in an hour time, I have other artists from Canada. That is Color Reds. That's also an artist from Canada. Lady Eclipse is from UK herself. So I'm going to go ahead and add her. And then we could just go ahead and get the live going, of course. Okay, let me see if I could find her right now. I'm trying to add her, of course. Yes, she picks up. Like I said, I was listening to her tune, so you guys can basically get a feel of her style, her flow. Oh, you pick up. Good night, guys.
Good night. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I'm hearing you perfectly. I hope you can see me perfectly because I'm sitting in a car and it's a bit dark, and I don't want to switch the car on because just for the light, because then the noise is going to be irritating. So I'm working with both phones just to get the lights in off. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm at a barbecue as well.
I'm at a party too.
Yeah. So, we're female, we multitask.
I had to run out of the house because the music is so loud. I tried to go upstairs, but the music was too loud. I'm like, you know what? We don't want no copyrights interfering. So let me just run out of the house and come in the car real quick to do the interview. But yeah, for everybody that's on the live, this is Lady Eclipse, straight out of UK. I must say I was listening to some of your songs last night, and I actually love your style. I love your flow. You got that what I call it now, that thing there going. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So how are you doing? If you don't mind introducing yourself to the audience so they know who you are and stuff like that.
Yeah, so my name is Lady Eclipse. I'm on all platforms as Lady Eclipse Official. On Twitter, I'm it's Lady Eclipse. But yeah, if you just type in Lady Eclipse, that's me. I'm a singer, songwriter, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I'm a mother, I'm a money maker, everything.
Yes. Everything combined, and that's the way you do it, especially as a mom. You know you gotta go hard or go home. Period. That's just the way it is. But I'm just gonna jump in the question and ask you just a couple questions all about music and stuff like that. Nothing personal because we're trying not to get in people's personal life. We're just going to keep on a musical level. Could you tell them on what platform they could reach you on? Of course, as you guys, if you go up, if you see up top on this live where you have the little arrow, you can click on it and then you could go ahead and follow the artist, of course. But and on what other platform can they reach you on?
So I'm on SoundCloud as Lady Eclipse Official. I'm on everything as I'm on Facebook as Lady Eclipse Official, Instagram Lady Eclipse Official, and on Twitter as It's Lady Eclipse. So yeah, that's all the ones that I know. If there's any, let me know, and I'll just try and tune in on those.
Most definitely. So let's just jump in a question real quick so you can go back to your barbecue. And after you, I still got all the interview to do, so I gotta keep the time, of course.
What about the music? You can't hear it? Can you hear the music?
No, I can't hear your music, and I'm sure you can't hear mine because I'm across the street in a car, so I'm sure you can't hear mine. No, that's good because sometimes when you hear the music in the background, they will flog the page, and we don't want that for tonight. So we're not trying to get in other people comments like that. The first question I was to ask you, and a woman musician, what got you started into the music industry, and why?
Well, music has been an outlet for me
Yeah.
from a young age. I would say it started with poetry. So I've always wrote
Okay.
poetry from a young age. I used to
Okay.
write poetry and read poetry in church. I also used to do like little skits, and we
Yeah.
do raps and things like that in church as a way of, understanding like my religion. That's how it started. And music in general has just been a safe place for me to
Yeah. Yeah.
express myself.
Definitely. Definitely. I got that. I almost because a lot of people don't know we as Jamaican, we either grew up in a Christian home or we was brought up in a Catholic home or we was brought up in a Rastafarian home. And
Yeah,
anyway you take it is like it all comes back to the whole Christian thing and the belief of the church and stuff like that. So yeah, we as Jamaican I must say we fairly was brought up in Christianity as much as if you're Rastafarian and it's a different genre or religion, of course, but it's always either or either. It's either Christian, Catholic, or Rastafarian. I don't think there's any more options as far as I know, to tell you the truth. But we're not gonna get into that because that's like a bit of politics. We ain't here for that. So let me ask you this: who inspired you to want to be an artist? Do you have a person like it could be an artist, it could be a family member that inspired you, like give you the push and the drive to say go ahead and follow your career as a musician?
okay. So for me, it's all about, because I did music about 10, 12 years ago, and I
Yeah,
put it down because I felt like there was a little bit of a fight.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I was connected with several music engineers, um, and one being somebody called Major in Birmingham, and
Okay,
he's a sound engineer that I used to work with quite a lot. And I used to work with somebody called Mother.
okay.
Um, he's the son of Pato Banton as well. And these people used to always push me and,
Yeah,
inspire me and say, you've got the skill and the talent. And, I've got family members as well to say that actually inspire me to say, if you're interested in something, that I should try and go for it. So
yeah,
even though
yeah.
I put it down, I started doing it again because of the inspiration that those people gave me.
Most definitely, most definitely. So let me ask you this. What is your typical, how would you describe the music that you make? Are you an artist that's pure reggae, pure dancehall, or can you switch it up from reggae to dancehall to the English style and flow that they have going on, which I do love, to tell you the truth, because when I listen to the English artists, it's like they have, especially the one that's come from a Jamaican background, they have
Yeah,
this whole British flow going, and then you hear the Jamaican slang and style coming in. Like we dig this shit in Holland. No joke, that
yeah.
shit is the bomb. So, how would you describe yourself as a artist? In which category would you place yourself, or do you think you're a versatile artist that could do basically anything?
Well, because I'm coming from poetry,
Yeah.
I believe that is why I can be versatile. You understand? So um, currently, the music that I'm putting out is very much dancehall, because I have a grit in my voice, and I'm very much like a leader, and I'm a very much somebody that wants to get my point across. Now,
Yeah.
I'm
Yep. Yep.
very direct. Now, that fits very well within dancehall. So that's why I've chosen that avenue at the moment. But because I write poetry, I do have my moments of when I'm smooth, I'm connecting um, on a different level, which only reggae can deliver. And
Yes. Yes. Yes.
most of these music, dancehall, grime, all of those music, most of them is coming from like dancehall music anyway. So I think because of that, you know, I think I can be versatile, but I'm purposely going in a dancehall level because it's like I'm not itching. I'm not itching anymore. I feel like I was, playing about before. Now I'm just going hard.
Hard.
So
Yes. Yes.
for me going hard, I have to go on to the dancer to
Yeah.
express.
And I hear that in your music, like you're coming off as rough and tough and hardcore, like the Lady Bounty Killer. To be honest.
Yes, listen, that is my artist. So because you put Vanessa. So yeah, man. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to your tune. I'm like, this lady sound like a dude. Like she's going
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
like it. I like it because it match your exterior. It matches the way you like. Jamaica when I say you're thick and you're strong. Yeah, so that
yeah,
thick and strong vibes. It goes with your flow, with your style, and I must say I like it because a lot of female um like Spice hot, and the
yeah,
rest of the females are always trying to be all sexy and soft. Like you're coming
yeah,
hard. Like you
yeah,
remind me of, Jada, not Jada Kingdom, but the other
yeah.
Jada. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about. That the one with the short hair and always colorful and
She
stuff like
got,
that. Jada
yeah,
Kingdom.
like sharp blonde hair. Like, yeah, me
Yeah,
see her.
yeah, that one. Yeah, that's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remind me so much of her. I'm like, yeah, because she can go hard. Like, no
Yeah,
joke.
but she's a
She's
very
like,
talented
she
girl.
reminds
So
me of a dude.
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
and I like because when you're coming in this dance hall, you got to come hard or go home. Because if you're not
yeah.
hard enough, like this industry will eat you alive, like no joke. But anyways, let's jump to the other question. When you're creating a single or album or EP, how do you go about do that? What does the process be like? You being in the studio, just
So the first
recording
thing I
or
do,
writing your songs and stuff like that.
okay, so the first thing I do is try and find when I find a rhythm. So
Yeah,
I listen to a rhythm and I get whatever vibe I get off of it. Um, and whatever vibe I get off it, I just start. I normally find like a melody, like a how me I go find a melody, and then I'll put the lyrics in. Or sometimes I will actually wake up and I will write down like 4 or 8 bars because like it's
it's
just
in your
comfortable.
head.
It's in my
Yes,
head.
up in your
And
dome.
I'll write it in my notes or I'll do a little voice recording and then I'll go and then when I hear a rhythm I'll match it up. So that's how I write, yeah.
Most definitely. Or let me ask you this: at this point in your career, which artist would you love to do a collaboration with, and why? Of course.
Well, if I could pick, I would have to pick Bounty Killer because
So
Bounty
no,
Killer is my artist.
General.
Listen, I think I should have probably mentioned him in the inspiration one because when my uncle used to carry we go a dance when we young, when I see Bounty Killer up there and him if I beat that and I used to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, I just really look up to him. Bounty Killer is my artist. I like anybody hard, like hitting. So I like artists like Ding Dong. Uh,
Yeah.
those are my kind of artists. Um, locally, from England, I would say Steph London. That
Gal
type of,
bad, she bad, she bad. Gal
yeah.
bad.
So them the
Definitely.
kind of levels there, I would say would be people that I would like to do tune with. Yeah.
Most definitely. And if you could open a show for a specific artist at this point in your career, who would it be?
I think when I that type of question, how I analyze that, it
Yeah.
would be who my voice would suit to lead them up. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I
Definitely.
would I would fit very well with um Spice.
Yes, I think you would. I think most definitely you would. Yeah, because y'all
Spice.
have that hardness, that female. And I think as a female artist, when you go hard a little bit, people thinking, oh, she's trying to be too much of a man, or she's trying to be too manly, when it's just
It's
being
just
a
me.
female within the dancehall industry or the reggae industry. You gotta come hard, man. You can't come in as a little wimp. You gotta come hard,
Yeah.
like real hard. So I think like Spice is one of those female artists that sometimes listen to Spice and I say, no man, Spice, oh she manly, so she too manly, man.
Yeah.
But then again, you have to come hard as a female artist. Like you gotta take your spot, you gotta take your place. Because if you don't, this male dominated industry, as a female, you have to come hard. And if you come off as a so-called, she too hard and she going like she's a man, oh well, it
Oh well.
sells.
As black people, what we need to do is normalize the fact that we as beings, we are made up of femininity and masculinity. As
Yes,
men also have
we
femininity
can do
and
both. Yes,
and a man, their feminine part might be when they're listening to someone and when they're being caring and so on. And for a woman, our masculine side might come out because a lot of people say that we're strong and we're assertive. That's our masculine side. And I just want to normalize us being us and loving us for us.
yes,
So
most definitely, most definitely.
I just want to come as me.
Most definitely. Which is nothing wrong with that, because, like I said, in this male dominated industry, when you come in as a female, yes, you could come in as a female artist and being all soft and generous and nice, but you have to come in hard. Like, you have to come in
Yeah.
like, I could take over your spot as a dude, period. And there's nothing wrong with that, because, like, with your style and your flow, I think you have this. Um, and when I say angry, I don't mean it in a bad way, but you come off as a angry black female, like rough and tough, and I like that. I actually like that shit. You're not coming off as this, oh, I'm pretty and I'm soft and I'm a female. Ain't nobody want that right now. Right now, you got to come hard or go to home or go to sleep. Period.
Well,
And that's
I
just
see
that's
that.
what it
I
is.
would call that assertiveness because I don't we always say that we're angry black females, but we're assertive, that's all. There's not
That's
wrong
all.
with
Yeah,
being assertive.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
we have to know that we can collaborate instead of saying that we're going to take over a spot, because I'm not here to take over anybody's spot. I'm here to set
Sure.
my own path, set my
Golden.
own
Yes.
path.
Yes.
So yeah, but I've been told that I do come across hard, and when
Stay
in
like
my
that.
bio,
Don't
it's just
change.
a grit. It's just a grit in me, and I think I probably get that from my mom because
Don't change. Do not
yeah,
change for nobody. Keep that
like,
going, because it means you're not soft and nobody can walk over you, and you coming in as hard as you are. Keep that. Keep it. Do not change for nobody. Don't let nobody tell you got to come in all feminine and soft. No, that doesn't get you anywhere. When you come in like a fucking cannonball, yeah, that works. So that's what you got to do. But my next question would be if a fan came up to you and you have any advice for that fan, and also a peer of your kind, upcoming artist, what advice would you have for that artist or one of your fans? What advice would you give them?
my advice would be is set your plan and stick to it. Okay, so and it would be a dream changed is a dream lost. So you set your plan, stick to it, and go for it. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what I would advise them to be and
Most
do.
definitely. All right. Do you write your own songs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Oh no.
Which so like you own your own copyrights to your songs and whatever EP albums, anything you put out, like you know the procedure,
Yeah.
the author of making sure that whatever you put out, if it generate money, you get paid.
Yeah, all
All
of
right.
that. I do that all myself. Yeah.
Good. That's great. That's great. Because, a lot of upcoming artists want the hype and the fame, and they don't know much about the paperwork when it comes to making sure they own their own copyrights, making sure that if they put out a collaboration with any artist and the artist is getting paid, that they're also getting paid on Spotify and all these other platforms, and not that you're doing a feature with a artist and the artist is getting paid, but you're not getting paid because you didn't pay no contract, and you're happy because you signed a contract, or not even a contract, but you did a song with a specific artist and the artist is making mad money, but you're not making any money. So, as a female within the industry, like I always tell most of the upcoming artists, like, do the paperwork. Not only the hype and the fame that comes with the music, but do your due diligence. Research stuff. Like, internet is there for you to, like, typing stuff, and if you don't understand, get some, because the thing is, we black people, if we're not highly educated, we tend to not want to research things, and we not want to ask people stuff, so we just leave it to the universe, and the universe will get you where you want to go, but the universe would also screw you over. So it's like, when I get these upcoming artists, especially from Jamaica, I'm always like, do you own your copyrights? Do you own your sheets when you put in your 2 cents in an other artist album, EP, or anything? Like, do you know you can generate money out of that? And a lot of them actually don't know, but because it comes with the hype and the fame, and you making a collaboration with a famous artist, that you're just happy for that. But the artist is making mad money and you're not, when you already put your 2 cents in. So that's where, when I speak to a lot of these young artists, I always tell them, do your own stuff. Do you own your copyrights? Do you know what it means to own your sheets? Do you know what it means to, if you put a lyrics or a line or a verse into that artist that you're collaborating with, um, do you know you have rights, and you can collect a cash as much as the actual artist is? And a lot of these upcoming artists, they, okay, like, I should say 50% know what's going on, and the other 50% like they're new into the whole thing. They don't know what's up, and that's where
Yeah.
I try to educate them. Like, you could collect. Like, seriously, make sure you're, like, if an artist, like this week, an artist put out a new clip, a new video, but the person that was on the album with him wasn't actually, they didn't have a social media platform. So as soon as I could tag the actual artist to the clip, I couldn't
Yeah.
tag the other person because they didn't have no social media platform. And I'm like, see, that's where you go wrong, because on Spotify, this artist will be getting paid by the minute, by the hour, but you won't, because you're not signed to Spotify, you're not signed to YouTube, you're not signed to Vivo, you're not signed to anything. So the artist will be collecting money and you won't, and that's really pitiful. Like, my G, go ahead, sign up, because I'm like, sign up to everything that there is. So when they tag you into stuff, when they start making money, you will be getting paid too, because you are featured in that song. You understand?
And
But
and
anyway,
that's what I mean about planning. You
yeah,
understand? Like when I did music 10, 12 years ago, I was just doing tune and giving DJs. You understand? I copyrighted it and sent it out. I wasn't thinking about making no money or
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
This time I made a plan and I'm trying to stick to the plan as well as express myself. So that's why, my main advice would be for them to set a plan and stick to the plan. You understand? Yeah, and anything that they don't know, to try and contact those that do.
Ask,
Yeah,
ask.
yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this, yeah? Um, what would you do at this point in your career if you were signed to a music label? I'm not sure if you are, but if you are not, or if you are signed to a record label, and you feel like you want to be like a free spirited artist and write your own song and produce your own song, and your label is like, that's not that's not where we're going. How would you go about, like, changing the narrative of your record label to who you are? Because sometimes your record label can dumb you down.
Okay, so this is why I'm not signed to a record label, because I want that freedom to do what I
Yes.
want. So before signing to any form of label, I would have to do my due diligence
Diligence.
to
Yeah.
make sure that I have the opportunity to write what I want. Um, I understand that sometimes when you want will be on the labels, um, their prerogative. They want it to go at a certain time, but I
Yeah.
don't want nobody telling me that I want you to sing about this and want you to sing about that, because I'm not sure if you know, but even though I'm hard, I am not singing about certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm at a different place in my life. 10, 12 years I would ago, I was singing about type of man women want and skin out and all this. I'm
Pay
not,
your head up. Pay your head up.
yeah, you know, and women have and women not have. But
Yes.
when once you reach a different level in your life, I feel like you need to portray that. I'm not gonna sing about a machine when we not have no machine. You understand?
All right.
Yeah.
You're not living that life. Period.
So yeah, I'm trying to bring my life into the music. You understand? See,
Yes. Totally understand. All right. If you wasn't a entertainer and or artist, what would you be doing apart from this genre in your life? What else would you be doing?
okay, so I'm currently a multimedia journalist as well.
Oh, nice,
So
nice.
yeah, so I go to university. I'm in my third year. I freelance journalism, so that's what I would do. I would be doing journalism. Um, I'm the way I've been brought up is that to have multiple streams of income. So that is why I've done the journalism. I'm also a business owner of a dog grooming company. So
Nice.
dog
Because
grooming as well.
we know these white people be loving their dogs.
Well, yeah, like, in regards to animals, I love animals. So, black, white, whatever color, if it's an animal, I love them. You
Yeah,
understand? Because
yeah.
to me, I feel like an animal's eyes don't lie, but a human can always look you in your face and lie. So
Boy, boy.
I love animals. So those are the two different things that I do. Um, and I would always, there's many things that I've done as well on a side hustle. I'm also a beautician. I'm qualified eyelash extensions,
Nah.
nails, waxing, hair extensions. So, me can't hungry.
You understand? Me like it. Me like it.
Yes,
Yeah. That's the way you do it. All right. Let me ask you this, yeah?
sir.
Um, and what major platform have you done any performance? I know you was on Charney B because Charney B was running your track a couple of months ago, as I could see on social media, of course. But apart from Charney B, what other major platform have you been on where you're like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm proud of myself.
What I can say, my best the performance that I enjoyed the most happened about 10 years ago, and it was when I was on a show with Harry Toddler,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
it was promoted by Immortal. I don't know if you know Immortal Sound over here, and yeah, I was on that show in Gloucester, and I was
Mm,
there with through my music. You will hear that I do refer to other group members, Cap Money, UTB, and ATI as a general, as a unity, and I performed with them, and that made me feel like, yeah, there's something for there. You
I just
understand?
thought, yeah, yeah, yeah. It
When
belongs right
when
there. Yes.
when I see the crowd warm to me like that proves to me that I'm doing something right. So I think that was the best, that was the best performance for me that made me
Yeah,
feel comfortable.
most definitely. Or let me ask you this. How do you feel that the internet have a big impact on not only your career as an artist, but in general? Do you think the internet like have a big impact on most of these artists, whether they're upcoming artists, artists that's in the past, legendary artists? Do you think the internet play a major role in everybody's career?
Definitely. And I'm telling you, it's one of the things that has made me push me to do this again. Because before, when you never had the internet, um, you had to wait. You needed a DJ to play your tune, for
Yeah,
people to hear it. But now, with the internet there, I can put up my tune myself. You understand? And it means that I don't have to rely on anybody playing my own song. It gives me
yes, that's true.
it gives
That's
me that
so true.
independence to push myself out there. And
Yeah.
independent is something that really makes me think, "Yeah, you know what, me, I go give this a go again. I mean, I have to wait for nobody else.
Nobody, yes,
Yeah,
it's
to do my
true.
thing. You understand?
Especially as an independent artist, I think the internet will it will swallow you alive or will give you the platform that you deserve as an independent artist. Because if you're signed to a label, you know you're
Yes,
limited. Things you
yes,
can't do, certain things you can't sing. But if you're an independent artist, I think the internet is the best platform to put your shit out. Like period.
yes.
That's the way I think. That's the way I feel. But
I mean, my
yeah, let me
music is
ask you this. Yeah.
getting to people like globally now just because of the internet. So can't fault it.
Yeah, I think the internet, like I said, it will swallow you alive, but it will also give you the recognition you deserve as an artist. It will put you out there in various platforms for the world to know who you are. And sometimes as a record label, I'm not saying the record label wouldn't go as hard for you financially as it actually should, but I think the internet could give you up to 10,000 to 20,000 followers in one day that
Yeah,
a record label cannot. You
yeah,
understand? And as much as the record label have a big name and a big platform, I think the internet will eat that record label alive when the world think, oh, I like this song, and your record label's like, now we're gonna shelf it, and the world loves it. So the internet, like I said, it can eat you up and it can put you out there. But
yeah.
which famous musician um at this point, oh Lord, the party girl, the birthday girl is going wild outside. But we ain't going into that. Which famous artist, at this point, do you maybe the word admire is not the right word, but which musician at this point in your career do you like look up to? Like you would be like, you don't want to be them because you're you, an individual person, but which artist do you look up to at this point?
Well, as I said before, Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer is my artist.
Angry
I like
Cross,
his work
miserable.
ethic.
Yes.
I like his work ethic. I like the music he puts out. I feel like he's consistent and he's just doing him, and he's helping others as
Yeah.
well come through the door. I don't feel like there's another artist that has helped as much artists come up. So Bounty Killers is the one I would say, yeah.
Most definitely. Okay. Which artist or family member or a close friend, what advice have you gotten from them so far that you are using from you started as an artist or even till now that that's been good to your career? What advice have you gotten from a fellow peer within your music career or a family member that you're still implicating in your music career?
Well, I would have to say, so the terminology of going for your dreams and a dream changes, a dream loss is a terminology my mom uses, and it's factual for me. I see every day, and I stick by it. and also my cousin who's a music engineer, mixmaster UTB.
Yeah.
Um, I would say he always said to me, like, now I want you to like just go for them, like don't
Go
hold back.
hard.
Go
Yeah.
hard
Go
and don't
hard.
hold back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So when he gives me that, like he's told me that, and when I'm listening to a tune, I'm just in that zone. I'm going
Yes.
for it.
Yes.
You understand? So
Yes.
that
Most
would be,
definitely.
and I would say my brother as well. Kept Money on that single you played earlier, Rules of the Road.
Yeah, I
Um,
like that song. That's one of my favorite songs. I ain't gonna lie. It is.
he is very musically talented where performance is concerned, and he always tell me don't respond for nobody. So
Same too.
you know, sometimes you might have, oh gosh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this performance. Yeah. When that's in my head, don't respond for nobody, just be you. That
Yes.
helps
Yes.
me. So
Yes.
those three people and those three sayings is what helped me put out the type of music I'm putting out. Yeah.
All right. I got two more questions for you, and my one of the question is, um, if you could change anything about this industry worldwide, what would it be and why?
Um, I would say one of the things that I would say is an issue is this like clicky thing. So
Favoritism.
there are a lot of people, if you're not in the clique, if you're not in um if they don't know you, you're not getting in. You understand? That's what I
True.
find in this industry. And they want you to beg you for going in there. And for me, I ain't fighting to go in there anymore. So
Yep. Yep.
in my mind, at the beginning, I was trying like to link this man and say, listen, can you play my tune or link this person? Have you heard my song? No, I'm not saying that I'm not telling people to play my tune or listen to my tune, but I'm not focusing on it.
On that, yeah. That's
So
not your main point.
if I could change anything, I would I would want people to be a bit more open to new people and to
Yeah.
listen and give people a chance. So
Most
yes.
definitely. All right, let me ask you this: as a female artist that's been in the industry and for the world, you're an upcoming artist, of course, because you're established as most of these big name. What's next? What do you have in store for the rest of the world? Do you have anything in the pipeline that you would like to share to the rest of the world? And yeah, what's next for you?
Yeah, so for coming up for me, I have a lot more music coming up. I have one more song that I'm gonna release before the end of the year. So well,
Nice.
definitely one, possibly two that I'm gonna release before the end of the year. I've got a few more collaborations coming out, and yeah, um, I've got some shows coming up as well, but they're local shows. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm open to. If Corona isn't about you, you would see me even over Netherlands. You
This
know,
corona is messing up my career. It's messing up my cheese, my
yeah,
cheddar. Like I
that,
want to do stuff on the cards.
yeah, it's just that is a little bit of a hindrance
It
because
is.
I've got my beliefs where I like to stay natural. So we'll just see how that goes. But more music coming out, more videos. I've got two performances booked before the end of the year, and yeah, just more vibes, just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Lady Eclipse, it's a pleasure to having you on the platform NetJam 2021. We will most definitely will be working in the future. If you could go ahead and like give out every platform that you have, because I mean you done it in the beginning. some people wasn't on the live, but if you could go ahead and tell them what platform they can reach you on and stuff like that, then I must say we have came to the end of our interview. Um, yeah, let's pick up pee come on, pee somebody come like they're dead. But yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
introduce yourself to the people that
So
was
yeah.
later on live and what platform they could reach you on.
Okay. So guys, my name is Lady Eclipse Official. Yeah, I got a tune coming out called Born in a This before the end of this year. Stay tuned for that. Um, can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, Lady Eclipse Official. Twitter, it's Lady Eclipse. Like up the thing, share up the thing. Positiveness, love. I'm here and I'm out.
So,
Yeah.
guys, go ahead and follow the artist on all her platforms, which is Lady Eclipse Official here on IG, as you could see on top of the link. You got a Vivo account, which is also Lady Official. Facebook, Lady Official. So everything is Lady Official. You can't go wrong if you can spell Lady
Lady
Eclipse
Eclipse Official.
Official.
That's
Official. So
me.
you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So again, I want to thank you guys for being on the live with us the whole time throughout the interview. I like this interview. I'm most definitely going to post it on my YouTube channel, which is NetJam 2021. Y'all can go ahead and follow me too on YouTube. Follow me on this page. I'll be back in about the next 15 or 15, 10 to 15 minutes because I just want to have an interview with an artist, Color Red straight out of Canada, of course, which is also an artist, a blogger. Like he got a whole lot going on. So y'all
Yeah.
could come back on this live in the next 15 to 20 minutes where I will be interviewing the artist Color Red straight out of Canada. And Lady Eclipse, it's a pleasure to have you on the Net Jam team. Thank you
Okay.
very much. I'm not going to keep you too much because like you're at a party, I'm at a party too.
Well,
So
for
we
you
got to
guys,
get back to
so
because I got
I'm gonna
people
get
sitting
some
over here.
money.
What's going on?
Yes, so just remember, as soon as you hear straight to the point, no tricks, you don't know it's a lady clips. Me that, yeah,
Bye-bye.
it's me that. God, my mouth of water, my food I cook. Yeah, yeah, man, I can stop it.
Lady
I'm
Eclipse, thank you very much for being on my platform. We most definitely will be working in the future. Whatever you got going on, you don't know it.
yeah,
You can link in the EP on the WhatsApp and or on my all my other platform, of course. Thank you very much. I just want to say enjoy the rest of the night, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll
you
most
too.
definitely in the future. So good night, guys. Thank you very
Bye.
much. And I'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.